The extended mind. The concept of an extended mind relates to the fact that a person's intelligence and capabilities, such as creativity, don't just exist in their brain. Firstly, they also involve our body through senses and motor skills. We say that capacities are embodied. Secondly, the extended mind theory goes further. It says that intelligence or creativity extends beyond the person and into the environment, assimilating the physical world and the socio-technical context. Andy Clark is a prominent writer about the extended mind. He emphasizes that technology scaffolds human capabilities by spreading the workload between us and our tools. Tools include natural and produced artifacts in our environment, including natural resources, notepads, desks, and computers. All of these support our thinking and our actions. Clark challenges us to consider these interactions beyond mere practical usage, but as forming a kind of human-technology symbiosis. Another author, William Clancy, described his extensions of the mind as a coupling between people and the material world. Clark outlines a similar phenomenon, describing it as symbiosis. These very similar notions relate to the fact that humans and things are really very intertwined. As designers or artists, we often work to structure our environment as we create an interactive building or add a new element to the environment. These need to fit with existing affordances of the materials we're using, they need to fit in with the surrounding context, and they need to usefully extend our user capabilities. As we make our world, as we make our environment, in a sense we're also making ourselves. We redesign ourselves in the process of designing other things. When we devise a solution that solves that problem, from then on, as we continue to use that solution, we reinforce the behavior in us. We actually influence ourselves through our extensions. As John Calkin's famous summary of Marshall McLuhan's idea goes, we shape our tools and thereafter our tools shape us. In the language of the extended mind, our mind creates new interactions with our environment, and these in turn shape our activities and behaviours. Let's consider 4 ways in which elements of our context can support our cognitive processes, including our creativity. One of the first and most obvious ways is for us to manipulate things around us in order to structure the world in some way that can be helpful. An example of this is the reordering of letter tiles in the game of Scrabble. We reorder them so that new patterns appear to us. A second method is to scaffold our mind with cognitive tools that enhance what we can do. A notebook is a clear example of scaffolding our memory. By externalizing ideas and thoughts by writing them down or sketching or typing them into a computer, we're offloading the work from memory as well as providing a concrete representation of our thoughts that allows for reflection and refinement. A third method is to use technologies that amplify the skills that we have. For example, Google search extends our ability to locate information. Of course, it is possible to do your own research manually or to go out and talk to people directly. But we know that it's much more efficient to do an internet search to find that information. The fourth method is to collaborate with others and to take advantage of the fact that 2 heads are better than 1. Collaborating with others is a great way of us extending our own cognitive and physical abilities and enables us to achieve more and better outcomes than we might do alone. In summary then, the situated action theory acknowledges that people use the circumstances that a particular occasion provides to support their activities. The extended mind theory acknowledges that intellectual tasks such as intelligence and creativity are augmented by our socio-technical context. As designers and artists, we exploit these theories to achieve better user experiences as we create objects or conditions for interaction.